don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hey guys, we are back for another video. I wanted to jump back on to talk about this situation with Jessiewoo and Tamarbraxton. As you guys already know, they both work for Dishnation. So I wanted to get back on here and kind of do a deep dive on this because we have been hoodwinked. There's missing information. And when I first talked about this, I thought that this was something that had happened like within a day or so, or something that had just happened. Well, after research, I find out that this is a bunch of BS. And we're going to break it down one by one. So let's jump into it. So, first of all, this is an image of the video that I posted in my last video where Jessiewoo basically said that Tamar called her pretty much back to back. She was hanging up, and then we're going to get into the text in my next slide coming up. But basically, what Jessie said is that Tamar basically was calling her and threatening her and her friend because Tamar stated that the girl, which is her friend, was messing or trying to talk to JR, and Tamar wanted to get at the girl. So this is what Jessie has told us. If you guys recall, we're going to get into those texts. So as I went to do my research, I know there's a video out. I was able to get this video that I have on the screen. It's about a 1-minute video, but I got it yesterday or early in the morning sometime today. I don't recall. But anywho, the video that Jessie did, she's actually marked it as private on her page, which is really odd because if you're going to come out and tell a story, why make the video private now? I mean, I'm sure people have saved it or have copies of it, but I wanted to go straight to her page to get it. And now if you look for it, it's marked private. And the only way that I know that it's marked private is because someone gave me the link. So when I click on the link, it tells me that it's there, but it's private, which means I can't see it. So it's a thing in YouTube. We make videos public, like any video that you guys can see, that's a public video. You wouldn't know about my private videos because you wouldn't be able to see them. So I just want you guys to think about that, because the fact of she put this video out, now people are talking about it, but now you go back and make the video private. It's given very much. I'm not sure what is the reasoning behind that. So stay with me. She told us that Tamar was threatening her and her friend, with regards to JR. Then she came back online and she proceeded to bash JR, calling him a wigger and whatever that means, calling him all sorts of names. But she recently stated and told us just how nice JR was to her. So as I was doing the research, I said, now, why is she bashing a man? She said that he treated her very nice. So that didn't sit well either, because I'm like, it's something else to this story because things are not adding up. So let me show you guys the first receipt, because I was like irritated, like, oh, I'm trying to talk about real stories and they just making up stuff. So let's get into the receipt number 1. Okay, here's receipt number 1. Now, this is that particular text message that Tamar sent to her, right? I'm not saying Tamar didn't send it. In fact, if she said Tamar sent it, I believe her. But I'm going to tell you where it goes a little crazy. This message says November the 6th. It either says November 6th, 5th, or 8th. I can't make it out. But we are in 2024. So this is something from last year. Why is Jessiewoo telling us about a message that occurred 2 months ago? What is the relevance of this message for her to tell us about it now? If she did not tell us in November or December, what is the actual reason that we are being told about a message 2 months ago? When she originally took to her social media page, she did not indicate that this was an old message. She indicated as if it was something that had just happened. Furthermore, if she did indicate that it was an old message, I did not see the part where she stated what was her reasoning for talking about it now. So the fact of the matter is she's given us stuff from the past and she's bringing it up now, which brings me to my next conclusion or my next fact. How about fact? What's the reason for her bringing this up now? What is going on between her, Tamar, and possibly the job to the point where she's trying to sabotage Tamar with bringing up this information? Because if this was something that she really felt strongly about and she had any type of apprehensions toward Tamar based on what Tamar previously said 2 months ago, she would have said it 2 months ago. So I call bullshit on this. Now, understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Tamar was right for basically sending this message, because Tamar was dead wrong and she should have never sent this message. But this is bullshit for the simple fact that you held on to this message for 2 months and you decided to let the world know about it, which makes no sense. Because if you wanted to tell the world about it, why didn't you do that back in November? What is the reasoning for holding on to a message 2 months prior and then tell us about it? Because again, when she came out with this message, I assumed that this was something that had just happened, but this is something again that had happened 2 months ago. So it's not making any sense as far as to why Jessiewoo would release it. It doesn't make any sense. So what is her intentions? So we're just pretty much deep diving to really try to figure out why is Jessie bringing this out 2 months later, because although she wants to let us know how crazy Tamar is, I'm looking at the entire picture and I don't think, not that Tamar is an absolute crazy person, but I don't think that Jessiewoo is bright either, because again, think about it. If you're holding on to something and you chose not to take it to the public, well, why did you take it to the public? What is going on? People have stated that Jessie is doing this because of something promotion wise at the job, and she's trying to throw Tamar under the bus. Now that could be true. We just know that she's not doing this because she wants to, let everybody know what Tamar did. It just assumes that she wants to throw her under the bus because, again, you held on to this for 2 months. We're into a new year. So why are we talking about that situation that is, that's over? And again, if you've had the message for 2 months and you didn't say anything, why are you bringing it out now? Again, when you go and look for her message, unless someone has actually made a copy of it, she's actually taken it down, or she's marked it private on her YouTube page. So what some people have stated in the comments is that Jessie is just as messy as Tamar. I don't know. I don't follow her. I don't know very much about her, but I'm just going on facts. The text message that she posted, the information that she posted is marked for 2 months ago, last year, because we have not had November in 2024 yet. So again, people are saying that Jessiewoo is messy herself. And then it was stated too that in that message that the reason that she told Tamar that she didn't know the girl or that they wasn't friends was because she was trying to be nosy and get information with regards to JR. And I'm just like, that's even more messier. So there is another ultimatum here that Jessie is not telling us, but she's definitely trying to throw Tamar under the bus, not saying that Tamar is in the right for even sending those messages, but we need to get to the root of what the real issue is. Also, some of you stated that Jessiewoo could have given her friend a heads up. Now, that's true. Keep in mind, her and Tamar do work together. So the fact of the matter that Jessiewoo is acting like she doesn't know anything is giving very much liar. So some information Jessiewoo is withholding. She is not providing us with all of the information. And again, you guys are saying, someone in the comments said, I think Jessie is weird. She said Tamar man treated them well, paid for her to get pissy drunk, made sure she got to her ride safely. Tamar let Jessie open up for her on stage, and then Jessie pretended she didn't know the girl, but continues to call her a friend. That's what I stated. She continues to call her a friend, but acts oblivious as to she doesn't know what went on. Why is Jessie profiting from the personal business of her coworker? Plus, Jessie was mad racist for no reason. Tamar man ain't do anything to her. Jessie is weird. So again, I'm not saying that Tamar is right for what she did, but I do feel as if this Jessie girl is not giving us the full story. Because for one, you went live and pretty much talked about the situation, but you kind of left out one fact. It was 2 months ago. So why are you telling us about it now? When she said that Tamar was calling her, I thought it was recent, because why in the hell are you telling us about something 2 months ago? Like, where's the part where you say, well, 2 months ago? And then even if you're telling us something that occurred 2 months ago, why the hell are you telling us now? You didn't tell us 2 months ago. So there is missing pieces in this story. Again, people are saying that it's some kind of promotion or something is happening at Dishnation, and she's trying to sabotage Tamar. And then I think there were some more comments that you guys stated. But then somebody even stated that she was messy, Jessiewoo, at her last job and got fired. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video.